Sexual addicts feel the pain and consequences. They recognize the personal emptiness. The internet appears to be ultimate experience for romance junkie since it is often seen as only electrons and not real. In much the same way that a virtual game is not real, emails, instant messages, chat rooms become outlets for the unresolved intimacy, loneliness issues, and abandonment. Many metropolitan hotels are routinely worked by young, often beautiful prostitutes. Businesses hire public relations consultant listening to a CB radio. One quickly becomes aware of vans and pickups driven by women with handles like Bunny and Snuggles. The level 1 addict. Level 1 addicts seldom stay with one behavior category. More common would be an addict for whom prostitution, affairs, visit to pawn shops, and occasional visits to hot jobs form an overall picture of obsession. Many level 1 addicts believe that they can control their behavior since it is not constant. They experience episodes in which they simply sexually binge. Level 2. Level 2 addictive behaviors are sufficiently intrusive to warrant stiff legal sanctions. Exhibitionism, voyeurism, indecent phone calls, and indecent liberties all are punished when actively prosecuted. Both prosecutors and general public, however, view these acts as nuisance offense. The voyeur exhibitionist, voyeurism and exhibitionism often go together. The connecting link is masturbation. For the voyeur, masturbating while watching is another way of enhancing the excitement. The addict finds a position in which he can watch attractive women walk by, but in which he cannot be seen. This is usually in a car, first floor restroom, office, or bedroom, or even portable satellite toilet like those commonly found at beaches, parks, and rest areas. The thrill is in ejaculating within few feet of a woman without her knowledge, masturbating in front of her but a fragile step away. Level 3 addicts. The common element of level 3 behavior is that some of the most significant boundaries are violated. Rape, incest, and child molesting are basic. Rape and violence. Violent fantasies are common in human beings. These fantasies reflect cultural attitudes that see force and violence as an inevitable part of human sexuality. Feminism have long been outspoken critics of abusive norms in our Sikh society. So these are levels of addiction. Level of addiction level 1, behavior, masturbation, compulsive relationships, pornography, prostitution, and anonymous sex. Cultural standard, depending on behavior, activities are seen as acceptable or tolerable. Some specific behaviors, such as prostitution and homosexuality, are sources of controversy. Level 2, exhibitionism, voyeurism, indecent phone calls, and indecent liberties. None of these behaviors is acceptable. Level 3, child molestation, incest, and rape. Each behavior represents a profound violation of cultural boundaries. Addiction, legal consequences, risks, victim, public opinion of addiction. Sanctions against those behaviors, when illegal, are ineffectively and randomly enforced. Low priority for enforcement officials generate minimal risk for addict. Rape and incest, for example, are tragic but they are not necessarily the result of addiction. Sexual behavior in each level is connected with behaviors due to other kinds of addiction. The pattern of sexual behavior is not complete unless the reinforcement of other compulsive behavior is counted. Overeating, working, and drinking or abusive drugs are integral to addicts' pattern.